refer to who they are. So the wealth of the United States is tied to your ancestors, and it's not about what they grow. Your ancestors are human assets. It's human trafficking, but we don't understand that. That's why we do what we do to share with y'all. So that's why we must play a role in all this. And so we're going to not have Bishop Lorenzo Hall come forward around the applause for him because y'all been near y'all been eating. We're going to get you about the food. So Bishop, he's always there supporting Brother Omar. Omar. He's going to tell you about Jack and Jill. You're not to hear. Thank you, my boy. I want to thank all of you here. People don't have to be nice, but it's just so nice to be nice. Yeah. And it's a wonderful blessing to be real. It's good to know somebody, but it's better when somebody know you. I'll say that again. It's good to know somebody, but it's better when somebody know you. Many of us think that we are making everything on our own, but we're standing on the shoulders of our ancestors. Somebody have paved the road for us. Now I hear a lot of young people, a lot of people say they're not going to vote because they're going to do what they want to do anyway. That's not true. They do what you allow them to do. They embed that in your mind. And so when they embed in your mind, you have no confidence in yourself. If it wasn't for our ancestors, we would be where we are today. When you vote, you have a choice. When you don't vote, you have no choice. You hear me? There's a lot of things that's going on that we don't share amongst each other. All of the foreigners and all, they share with each other, but except us. We're like a bunch of crabs. We want to tear each other down. Give you a good example, if you will, since this is the hottest topic on the social media. We love gossip. And we love the controversy. When Cat Williams came on the scene and said what he had to say, everybody stopped jumping on the bandwagon. Well, the white folks doing the same thing. Why are we trying to kill one another? It's not worth it. What is called black suicide? We will kill each other by words, by acts, or deeds, just because we don't like one another. A lot of things can't get past because we don't like each other. We don't trust each other. And so what we do, we try to tear each other down. How many of us really support our neighborhoods? Just think about it. How many of us really support our own neighborhoods? We don't. We'll go somewhere else and pay a higher price, and the food is not that good. Listen, we must spread love amongst each other. The scripture says that in the book of Exodus, Joseph died. Pharaohs died. Joseph's brothers died. And there arose a new Pharaoh. Did not know anything about Joseph. What I'm trying to tell you is that the reason why we're going backwards instead of forward, because we're not talking to our elders before they become our ancestors. The richest place in the world, do y'all know where it is? The graveyard, thank you. It's the graveyard. And the reason why, because a lot of information have been taken to the graveyard because we was too busy with our own selves, doing our own thing, and don't sit down and talk. Well, I heard you all say something about education. Well, the white man's not responsible for us learning about our education. Did y'all know that?
No.
If you can't get it at home, where you gonna get it? If you can't get it in the church, where you gonna get it? We are responsible for teaching our own children. Don't let nobody else teach your children. They're not gonna tell them the truth. You got to tell them. You got to talk to them. And if you don't do it, who will? The time is right now. We must continue to love each other and pray for each other and help each other. But you know what? We don't trust one another. Les Brown said on one occasion, all of my skin folks are not my kin folks. Huh? I preached on Sunday, and I asked the question, do blood make you family? Do it? No. I don't think so. Let me clarify. I'm glad you asked. Blood make you related. But family is somebody who's dedicated to you, loyal to you, won't backstab you, won't lie on you, won't try to crucify you, and call you everything but a child of God because they're jealous of you and don't like you. Hello? Am I saying anything? And I'm quite sure you have ran into the same problem every day. I know they was talking about Roger Hansen and about what Oprah done and all this kind of stuff, but why ain't you talking about them white folks that was doing it? You ain't saying about that. This is a conversation that we should have had with each other behind closed doors instead of trying to pull each other down. We got enough of that. We got enough of that. You supposed to live Black history every day, not just one day. Honor your parents. We got too many children being disobedient. You know, the school system would be okay, would be a lot better if we train our children at home. Instead of trying to wait for the teacher to train them or the church to train them, train up a child in the way they should go. And when they're old and not off. Listen, you can't go better away from home than you do at home. If you talk back at home and stand up, listen, how many children now you got to watch this, you got to cook, you got to iron, you got to sew? See? You spend more money on McDonald's and Burger King and having it your way, and you're dying like flies. You won't get checked for prostate cancer, you won't get checked for colon cancer. And do you know that men have breast cancer also? We try to tell you that everything that man made, or everything that man created, God have a remedy for it. But instead, we do just the opposite. We kill our own selves by what? Taking all of these medications, and the first thing the doctor asks you, he says, but try this. I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but just try. And then when you have side effects of that, then he gives you something else, you have side effects of that, then before you know it, you got high blood pressure, sugar diabetical, and everything else. Think about it. What's wrong with a little black seed or moringa? All these kind of things. We've been doing that before anything come on the scene. Listen, this month, I'll be 69 years old. Never have a headache. I don't get sick. I'm around here shaking my laughing taffy and enjoying myself. Never let nobody, never put your life or anything in somebody else's hands. Or you wait for somebody to validate who you are, what you can be, and how you gonna make it in life, you're gonna be waiting a long time. You got to make up in your mind, I am somebody. Out of the mouth of blessings and riches. You are what you say. Sister Mahalia Jackson, when she began to sing, they told her that she sang too loud. And she had never be able to be a singer. She went to get voice lessons, and the man said she stayed for 4 hours because the man said that she had never sang too loud and nobody wanted to hear. Sister Mahalia Jackson remembered, before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave. I'll go home to be with my Lord. She became the world's greatest gospel singer. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't listen. I retired from the bakery after 29 years. Got fired 9 times. And retired from the same bakery. They told me, says, Reverend, you must be a damn cat. See, because every time we fire, we have to come back and bring you back. There's always somebody talking about the outer mind, trying to stop my progress most of the time. But the mean things you say will make me feel bad. You can't miss a friend you never had. Now somebody will say, preach black man. So I'm doing the best that I can. We don't want to hear the truth now, because the truth hurts. We don't want to hear the truth. But if you're around me, don't bring Granny, because no Granny can't stand the truth. And you didn't give her medication. You're responsible for Granny getting to the hospital. Our children don't want to know the truth. How many times do you sit down and talk to your children about the family union, about what's going on in the family? Think about it. We're so busy doing our own thing, and our children's going astray. All these children are on ADHD. Listen, some of them need some good behind them. Yeah. I'm so sick of everybody saying that the reason why the children like they acting because they didn't have no parents and they didn't have no dad in the home. Damn, none of us didn't have no dad in the home. And we turned out pretty good. Huh? Not that we didn't know all that. And if the truth is really told, time was so hard for us until Mama had to get on welfare. And the reason why Daddy had to leave home because the man was coming back to make sure that he was not there. So he would get up early in the morning and leave. Y'all never experienced that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking to the wrong crowd. But see, if you ain't never been hungry, you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't been put outdoors, you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't had your lights been cut off, you know what I'm talking about. Listen, if you never had the repo man and the bake person, you don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what it means to be tired. Huh? Just because we can live with everybody, live with them, and talk to them, and make deals with them. Y'all remember Esther? Esther had an uncle by the name of Mordecai. Mordecai heard that Haman was going to go to the king to kill all the Jews. And Esther was the king's wife. See, long as it's not hurting you or in your backyard, you fine with that. But trouble don't know nobody. You knock on your door, my door, anybody, and everybody have a season. Everybody have a season. Turn around, he told Esther, I need you to go to the king and make him aware of what the name of this dude. She said, oh, I can't go before the king. You can do what you want to do. If you want some money, you know how to go and get it. If you was catching a lie, you know how to go and do it. We spend more money on alcohol and liquor and cigarettes and all this kind of stuff, and don't even feel our bills.